Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. It's Tuesday night, and if you checked in just a few minutes ago, we put out a tribute. And so these next two videos are going to be for Tammy's Two for Tuesday. And I'm hoping I can get them both out. I think I can because I think they're, or the first one anyway, is an uppity enough song that's going to keep us all awake. But I was just playing around earlier thinking, what could I do as a Tammy's Twofer? And so I thought, 1985, I was had my son on my mind that's getting ready to move out, and I was thinking about when I moved out when I was young, and it was 1985, and so I thought we'll just go put a couple songs out from 1985. So that's what we're doing tonight. So anyway, the first one I want to hear is hear a Howard Jones tune. I'm going to go back to 1985 and play the song "Things Can Only Get Better." So we're just going to get right to it.
Go through the wall, future dreams we have to realize. 1,000 skeptic hands won't keep us from the things we plan, unless we're clinging to the things we pride. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all, less of my shine. Get to 60 and you know regret. It might take a little time, a lonely path, but not your climb. Success will free you will not alter it. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we threw it all,
I'm going to stop this song for just a minute. I'm loving it so far. It's just one of those upbeat, what they call it, symphonic songs. But let's see. This was the lead single from his second studio album called Dream into Action. And it said in the U.S., this song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. And as far as the lyrics are concerned, this song is an uplifting and optimistic anthem about perseverance, personal growth, and overcoming challenges. So when we get finished with the song, we'll talk a little more about Howard Jones. And glad you guys are here. And we're just going to get back to the song. 1985, Things Can Only Get Better. it's been a long time since I've heard this song. Back in the 80s, this was kind of new wave stuff to me, so it took me a while to get used to, but listening back to it now, I enjoy the song more than I think I did back then, because it was a little bit different than what, I was in the Southern rock and stuff like that, and the early 80s, and then all the glam rock started coming in, and then you had songs like this, and so took me a while to get used to, but like I said, I like it now a whole lot. But Howard Jones is a British musician. He had 10 top 40 hit singles on the UK singles chart between 1983 and 1986, 6 of which reached the top 10 around the world. Jones had 15 to 40 hit singles between 1983 and 1992. The 1986 hit single, No One Is to Blame, reached number 4 on the U.S. charts, and 4 others placed in the U.S. top 20. Okay, and we have that song on the channel, No One Is to Blame. So yeah, same guy. And then it says Jones is associated with the 1980s second British invasion of the U.S. So maybe it wasn't so much the new wave, maybe it was the British invasion, and they just kind of had that new wave look to me, and all that, but they had good music too. So anyway, guys, I'm glad you tuned in tonight. I think I'm going to make it to get the third one out tonight, so be sure to tune back in for that, and then we won't be back on the channel until Thursday around noon, when I do the RRR alphabet game video. So you have to tune back in for that. So anyway, we're going to go for now. I'll be back in a few minutes. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath it. That helps push it on out there in the algorithm. And peace out.